How's it going, YouTube? Daniel Mead back here again with another homemade belt review. My first video, you see me review this, my homemade WWF Hardcore title. This isn't the exact same belt from the first video, because that one I gave to my buddy Frank, who's now in Ohio. Hope you enjoy, Frank. And well, anyway, I'm going off track now. We're going to review this homemade belt that you guys, some of you may like, some of you may not, because of the person that it's inspired from. Anyway, we're going to review my homemade WWE United States Championship spinner belt. Let's go on with the review. And here it is, guys. Well, anyway, backstory of this, when John Cena held his United States Championship back in 2003, like for the third time, the original belt, like the blue and the red on that, the paint on the center plate was coming off and the belt looked horrible. So he debuted this. Some people thought it was cool back in the day because it actually spin, like this one actually spins. Don't ask me how I got it to spin, because that's just a whole nother story. You can make any other way for it to spin. Mine was just basically a science experiment. When he debuted that, people thought it was okay. Nowadays, people think it's just, well, it's just ugly. When he held this belt until he lost it to Orlando Jordan, which then was destroyed on a SmackDown, and then they debuted the original United States Championship belt. So let's start off with the review. As you can tell, leather-like material. Get from like any fabric store. This is my old stamp DM belts. Usually I stamp it now with Daniel Mead Championship belts. 2x8 silver snaps for the snap box. Get those probably at Walmart for like $5. Here's this. As you see, all the plates. Exact same like my first video. All my homemade belts. It's just cardboard with metallic duct tape. Here, and you can see when I'm reviewing this, you can see this red, white, and blue stitching going all around the belt, well, at least around the plates of the belt. Here's the center. As you can see how thick these plates are too. I don't have perfect measurement of these, but I'd say like the side plates, about like a 1/4 of an inch thick probably, and the center plate maybe about 3/4 of an inch thick. Anyway, start here with the star. All the jewels you can get at a certain fabric store. And as you can see, like right here, like little nugget texturing I added when I used a mechanical pencil and just carved in some texture. Here's the U.S. flag plate. I know you're saying it looks a little messed up, but they're trying to get 13 stripes on the U.S. flag. Can't be perfect because these stones were a little bit too big, so did what I could. Still looks good though. Here's the center plate with the WWE logo. And you can see about like up to here on both sides, they are like these, they're like average here. Then the stones get a little bit smaller till they get up to like here. That's because when I was doing this, I was using the stones for the US, borderlines of the side plates. Then I realized when I was doing this, I actually ran out of these size stones. So as I improvised, I had to use these ones. I was like, hey, it's your homemade belt, so try to spice it up a little bit. So I did that. See here, champion, the center plate with the U.S. flag, the words U.S., word live, John Cena, and it spins. You already know about these side plates. And here's the logo plate, World Wrestling Entertainment, WWE logo. The WWE logo is a little messed up, but hey, it's a homemade belt. Mostly if you see it from a distance, it'll look okay. I mean, it looks fine. You can see probably as well, all these belts I do, they're like 3 layers thick of leather, like material, and I stitch them by hand. There's no sewing machine. I do this by my hand. Damn, my hand's been through a lot of this. And hey, hard work pays off. 2x5 silver snaps. Flip it over. Black backing. Nothing too special there. And as you can see, look how flexible that is. I mean, literally, this belt just folds in on itself. Yeah, trying to show off. Well, anyway, now I'm going to pause the video And when we get back to it, I'll show you what it looks like around my waist and on the shoulder. So guys, here's me with the belt in hand. Sorry, small room. You can see, I hope the camera can get me, or at least get the belt. Here it is on the shoulder. I mean, when John Cena debuted this belt, it was really big. It stuck out like a sore thumb. But he was in his Dr. Thugonomics phase, and he wanted to do something different, make a spinner. That's how he did with the WWE Championship, which I actually made. It doesn't spin, but I made it. I'll probably review that in another video. Well, there it is around the shoulder. Now, I'll put it around my waist. As you can see with these flat plates, sometimes you can see probably the spinner part of this plate may pop out as much. Well, see, that's the bad news about the spinner belt. The plate usually pops out. I'm not a big guy. I'm not like a heavyweight. My weight class is under 200, so I'm basically a cruiserweight. And look, there it is around the waist. And one more roll of the spinner. Yeah. And then word two, I want to say as well, for those people that probably live in Detroit, when I was on SmackDown when I was in Detroit on last year at December 20th, December 21st. I brought this belt with me with my buddy, I also brought my homemade WWE Championship belt. People were taking pictures and that. I also wanted to talk for those who probably leave a comment below that said they were there and saw me. Leave a comment below. Anyway, I'm going to do one last run in and I'm going to probably end the video. So it's the snap box, stamp, the stitching with the side plates, center plate. I'm just going to make it spin one last time to let you know that it spins. Other plates, logo plate, snap box, and okay guys, well that is it. That is the homemade WWE United States Championship spinner belt. If you guys want to see my final homemade belt that I made, which is the WWE Championship spinner belt, technically don't spin, leave a comment below. If you also like and subscribe to see more belt related videos from me. Well, anyway guys, I hope you guys enjoy this video and I'll see you next time.